Good morning, everyone. I'm SweetMoney, and welcome back to another quick guide for Autonauts versus Pirate Bots. In this video, we're going to start automating our tool production so our tree farm should run continuously, and then we're going to get a quick stone mine going. Since we're going to be working on a stone mine, we're going to need an extra crude workbench to make some crude picks. Let's place that next to our axe and spade workbenches and construct it so we can start automating. We're going to take advantage of our fancy worker bot's big brain again and use a single bot to make all three of these tools. Start out by pressing space and selecting a bot that isn't programmed to do anything. If you followed my last guide, there should be such a bot waiting for you in our bot assembly unit already. To prepare, make sure your stone storage has at least 3 stones in it. Now press record and take a stick out of the stick storage and press Q to stow it away in your backpack. Take a stone from the stone storage and then add it to our crude axe workbench. Press Q to retrieve the stick from our backpack and add that to the workbench as well. Now we should have one extra move to crude workbench step that we don't need, so remove that and then add all these commands under a new repeat block. Change the repeat block to until question full and then select the crude axe workbench as the target. 1 down, 2 to go. We should still be recording, so go ahead and grab another stick from the stick storage and stow it away with Q. Grab another stone from the stone storage and add it to the crude spade workbench. Retrieve your stick again with Q and add that to the workbench as well. Remove the extra move to crude workbench step and wrap all these new commands in another until question full loop that targets the crude spade workbench. 1 more to go. Repeat all the steps we just took for the axe and spade workbenches, but this time for the crude pick workbench. Clean up the code and wrap the new instructions in one last until question full loop. Click the repeat block one last time to wrap all these things in a forever loop, and that should be all we need. 1 whole kilobyte to spare too. I'll verbosely name this bot Axe Spade Pick Crafter and hit play. Now we have a bot that'll continuously monitor all 3 of our workbenches, and when it finds one that isn't full, it'll craft that tool and continue waiting. Programs like these really make me wish there were variables in this game, so we wouldn't need quite so much repeated code, but this'll do for now. Now that our tree farm is rocking again, we're probably going to run out of stones pretty fast if we haven't already. We don't want to mine those by hand, so let's program a new bot. This one is going to be simple. Let's start by making a new sign to define our stone area. Pick up the sign and press Z to turn off link area, and then define an area that completely covers your stone patch. Confirm that and name the sign Stone Mine and get ready to program. Press space and select your newest lazy bot and hit the record button. Grab a crude pick from the workbench and then right click anywhere on a stone patch to start mining. Even though this one bot is more than capable of transporting the stones to the storage, mining isn't a very fast activity, so I think it's a good idea to use a separate bot for collecting the stones. Let's add a until hands full repeat block that contains the find nearest crude pick, move to target, and pick up target instructions. Then under that repeat block, add a until hands empty block. Just to make sure we're not wasting picks, drag an if block into that repeat block and then move all the instructions, find nearest stone deposits, move to target, use held item, inside that if. Change the if block's drop down to question not full and then select the stone storage as the target. All that's left is to redefine the area we want to search for stone deposits to target the sign we just made. Now we can wrap this whole thing in a forever loop and call this bot Stone Miner so they can start working. Go ahead and drop your pick off at the pick workbench output area so your hands are free. You should have another bot ready to go by now, so press space to select them and hit record. Pick up a stone from the ground and deposit it in the stone storage. Add a until hands full loop on top with the find nearest stone, move to target, pick up target instructions inside. Now add a until hands empty repeat block under the move to stone storage command and put the add to stone storage instruction inside. This will work fine as it is, but if you want to take advantage of that extra backpack space, especially since my stone patch is so far away, we should add a couple of stow and retrieve commands. Add a stow held item command at the bottom of the until hands full loop, and then add a retrieve command to the bottom of the until hands empty loop. Enable continue on fail on the until hands full loop and wrap everything in a forever loop. This will work most of the time. There's a small bug in this code that won't be a huge problem, but we can fix it pretty easily. If our collector bot only finds 4 or less stones and there's nothing else to pick up, either because the stone storage is full and the miner stopped working, or the miner is just too slow, they'll move to the stone storage and their hands will already be empty, so they'll go back to searching. This would probably sort itself out eventually, but you'll have a bot walking back and forth a few times doing nothing, so let's fix it. There's a few options here. The easiest solution is just to get rid of the stow and retrieve commands. This will cause the bot to make more trips because they can only hold 4 stones, but they shouldn't ever get tripped up. Since my stone patch is so far away, I'd really like to use that extra capacity though. Another solution is to disable continue on fail in the until hands full loop. This will cause the bot to only head back to the stone storage once their hands are full, so they'll always wait around for a full 8 stones before depositing. Not bad, but not a great solution either. Instead, I just want to add an extra check to make sure we always have something in our hands. We can drag an if block underneath the until hands full block and set it to hands empty. Put a single retrieve command inside there and that should do it. Now if the bot fails to find more stones while their hands are empty, they'll retrieve one of them from their backpack so the until hands empty loop doesn't get skipped. Let's call this bot Stone Collector, change the search area to target our stone mine sign, and press play so all our basic resources are now automated. Great work! In the next guide, we'll take a look at automated blueprint building and clean up our tree farm a little bit before we start working on our first gold farm. Like and subscribe for more guides like this. I'm Sweet Money. I'll see you in the next one. But for now, please take it easy.